Yo, Philly 254 living life. Back at it. So, can the Steam Deck really be considered a console? Or is it more of a computer? Which one is it? How you vibe with it? Should we about to find out. But real fast, real quick. If you like more videos about Steam Deck, cloud gaming, and whatnot, like and subscribe. Do your due diligence. And click the notification bell. So, can the Steam Deck really be considered a console? In my eyes, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a computer. It's a computer. Yeah, real cool. That's all good now. I mean, whole ass computer too. Linux based. It has a whole desktop mode. Has a whole, you can do everything you would do with a like a Windows PC, basically in a desktop mode. File Explorer, all that fun stuff. But here's the cool part about it. Here's the cool part about it. On the Steam Deck, I'm trying to pull mine up real quick. You don't have to go to desktop mode. It has that whole gaming mode, the gaming desktop mode. You don't ever have to touch the desktop mode. You do not have to customize or change anything else on it. You can if you want. Like I said, it's a computer basically, but you don't have to treat it like a computer. You treat it just like a regular PC. I'm not regular PC, a regular console. Has a whole gaming mode. Well, I'm gonna switch over to it real quick. You can just browse and go through all your games you have in your library. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And that's the cool part about it, is you don't have to go into desktop. You don't have to change anything, install extra protons. And a lot of people are saying, well, it doesn't have my whole Steam library. And I mean, if you really think about it, can you play every PlayStation game on the Xbox? Can you play every Xbox game on PlayStation? Nintendo, we're not even gonna talk about that. We know how that works. What games they don't and do have, and most of them they don't. They kind of live in their own little world. Same thing with Steam Deck. You can play the majority of your Steam library on the Steam Deck, but the cool part is this. Real quick. If there's a game that is in the Steam library that that's not currently compatible with the Steam Deck, you got two options, and it's something you can't even do with the Xbox or the PlayStation or Nintendo or nothing else. Option one, you can just wait it out. There are plenty of games. Well, I don't say plenty, but there are a few games that currently says unsupported. But well, they were unsupported when they were tested months ago or a year ago. They support it now. Street Fighter 5. I always say Street Fighter 5. I think to this day, says that it is currently unsupported. But guess what? I play it all the time, no problems. So if you find a game that's unsupported, you can wait it out. Valve is always working with developers to try to get their games to be supported by Steam Deck, and it may pop up and be supported. Games are always being added to the Steam Deck and supported, or at least playable. Okay. Option two, get yourself something like GeForce Now, Boosteroid. They connect to your Steam account and Epic Games as well. And now you can just play some of those games that are not supported on Steam Deck are definitely supported on not Epic Games, but on GeForce Now or Boosteroid. And at that point, play them on that. Now, of course, it kind of kills a little bit of the play and go vibe, because now you got to do some setting up to get it to work on your Steam Deck. Or you can just play it on your phone or tablet or whatever, your TV, if you want to just do it that way. Whatever way works for you. But at that point, for example, Rust doesn't work on Steam Deck right now. Works on GeForce Now. Oh, damn, that's crazy, huh? What's another game? Dead by Daylight. Doesn't work on Steam Deck. But I don't know if it didn't at one point. I haven't tested it in a while. Works on GeForce Now, Boosteroid. What's another game? Destiny 2. Works on GeForce Now. What's up? What's up? So you get yourself covered for the games that possibly covered. Because not every game that's on Steam works on GeForce Now, Boosteroid. So I'm throwing it out there. But you may get covered for some of your games. And the thing about Steam Deck is it has probably a much larger gaming library. Well, I don't know. I ain't gonna say it has a much larger gaming library than Xbox. I don't know. Because I really don't know what their full size is. So I ain't gonna throw that out there. Skip all that. But I will say this: it's a large ass game library, a large ass gaming library, and diverse, because not only can it play a lot of the AAA games that's coming out or whatnot, but it can also play a lot of the independent games that probably won't get over to a console, just because they're independent developers. They can't push it to the consoles. They don't have that. They don't have that kind of clout. But they can put it on Steam, and most likely, if it's an independent developer, it can be on Steam. It may play on your Steam Deck. So you get a lot of these games that may be hidden gems that only PC gamers could enjoy, but your Steam Deck can. Which, of course, like I said, you don't have to put it in desktop mode. You ain't got to do anything. You can just play it straight up. You can just play it straight up. Games that wouldn't be on, man, I'm trying to think of, what was that one game? Poly Zombie, something like that. I'll pop it up in a minute in the gameplay. My bad if I'm messing up the name. I know I'm messing it up. Games like RimWorld plays perfectly fine. Plays perfectly fine on Steam Deck. Independent games, independent developers get shine on Steam Deck. You know, so yes, can a Steam Deck be a console? Yeah, and I keep saying the cold part about it, but I'm gonna say it again. The cold part about it, it can be clearly, obviously, a handheld. Get yourself a Steam Deck dock. I'll throw the link in the description. You can dock it up, put it on your TV, put it on your monitor. Shouts out to Rick James. Put it on your monitor. Now you can play it just like any other console at this point. So what's the difference at this point? Once it's docked, it's docked. You're playing it with a controller. Get yourself a nice little controller. I'll throw a link in the description as well. And now you're playing it just like you would any kind of console. So what's the difference? Except at this point, this is much more customizable. Much more customizable. It can be customized. Much more than what our Xbox or PlayStation can be. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat that. You can't beat that. So, would I consider the Steam Deck a console? And in my humble opinion, since I've had mine for like a month or so, maybe 2 months, I don't know, I can't remember at this point. Hell yeah. I don't need an Xbox. I don't need a PlayStation. Got a Steam Deck, baby. So, if you like more videos like this, discussing Steam Deck, cloud gaming. And by the way, I will put some links in the description and whatnot for Boosteroid and GeForce Now. If you haven't signed up, you can go and sign up for it, but you don't have to. You really don't have to sign up for that if you don't want to. Like and subscribe. Do your due diligence. Cruise through the playlist. Make sure you share it and all that fun stuff. And we out.